Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, and it is a new week, so we have a new Crash City episode. So today we have a 7-engine free-for-all requested by Train Story, and they requested Duck, Bill, Billy, Dash, Bash, Paxton, and Bell. So it'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best engine win, and let's begin our Crash City today. Alright, starting with round 1, and again, this is a free-for-all, so no teams, each engine for themselves, so let's see how this goes. We got Bell going first, Duck following, Paxton now, and Bill. Paxton, collides into Bell, and Bell falls over, and Paxton also gets tripped up on Bell's coupling. Duck collides into Bill, Duck is going off the tracks. Bash crashes into Bill and knocks himself off. Dash pushes into Bill, Bill's off the tracks now, Dash is stuck. Billy collides in the back, now he's stuck on Bill. Dash is going to come around and give Billy a knock from the side. And he collides into the side of him and pushes him kinda mostly off the tracks, but he's still kinda on the tracks. And now Dash is trying to get himself back on the tracks, and Billy's also in a big mess. So Billy's trying to go, but he's just kind of crashing into Bill. That's a pretty big mess. I mean, Paxton crashed into Bell, and I think Bell's coupling knocked off most of the other engines. The Dash managed to get through and then crashed into Billy. So I think we're going to give the first point to Dash. He was the last one moving. Billy almost tried to go, but I don't think it was quite enough. So for the first point, I think we're going to give to Dash, the Login Loco. So Dash gets the first point of today's competition. Good start for him. Let's move on to round 2. Alright, round 2 is underway. Dash heads off as he got the last round. And we got Billy, kind of the orange engines a little bit. Bell, Bash is out there now. We have Duck on the tracks. Bash eliminates Billy. Now we got Bill and Billy. Okay, and Duck and Bell collide, and they're both off. Now the twins are colliding. Paxton's last one out. Bash is trying to push over Dash. Bill is derailed. Paxton pushes into him, and now Bill's gone off the tracks. Paxton is just precariously hanging on the rails and stuck on Bell's wheels. And now Bash and Dash are still having a collision, and can't knock either one of them. Knock the other one off the tracks. Paxton just fell over. Well, Bash and Dash are on the tracks, but they've kind of just been spinning their wheels and not been moving. But Paxton and Bill were actually moving, but Paxton was the last one going, I think. So I think we're going to give him the point. Even though Bash and Dash are on the tracks, we go by who was the last one moving, and those two are just kind of stalled. So final call, we are giving the point to Paxton. So he's on the board, tied with Dash now. So Paxton and Dash with points on the board so far. See what happens. Let's head to the next round. Okay, round 3. Paxton off first. Bill following behind. Bash has entered the playing field, as well as Billy and Bell. We got a lot of B's. Bill, Bash, Billy, Bell. Yeah, a lot. And we got Dash and Duck and Paxton and Paxton too. Billy and Bell are the only ones off the track so far. Dash and Paxton both have points on the board. They're still on. And then we got Bill, Bash, and Duck as well. Duck is hit by Dash and falls over. Dash has his front wheels off. He's kind of struggling. Paxton's just going to miss Bash, it looks like. We're going to see what's he going to do. He can maybe help Dash out, but might not be the smartest move because they're kind of competing against each other. Dash is being pushed around and still has his front wheels off. Bill and Bash are getting closer behind Paxton. Dash is going to try and make a recovery. It's failed. So now we got Paxton, Bill, and Bash. Bash pushing Bill. And it looks like they're kind of chasing after Paxton. We might need to have some sabotagers. We haven't had them out for a while because they're kind of just close enough behind Paxton where they're not going to get hit by him, but also not really catching up that much. Maybe a little bit, but I think we're going to have the sabotagers at the ready. We'll let them go in just a second here. See if anyone falls off on the points. And nope, seems all good there, so I think we're going to have one sabotager go out. They're kind of haven't been used in a while, so they're kind of a little bit sluggish. We'll see what happens there. So we might have another sabotager go out in just a second here too. And everything else is they're all looking pretty good. Sabotagers making their way around the corner. Bash hasn't knocked himself off on the points. Alright, next sabotager. And it looks like they might just, and they get hit and Bill's off the tracks and he's derailed Bash, and Bash is barely has his back wheels kind of on the tracks. On the switch was off. I guess we'll just put the sabotager back on. I think Paxton's already got it, but it looks like, he's getting pushed off, and now sabotager crashes into Bash, and now looks like the sabotager wins. Not really, because they don't really want to win. They just want to destroy everyone else's hopes of winning. But Paxton was the last other engine on the tracks before them, so he gets the point. Well done, Paxton. Pretty close. Bash and Bill were putting up a fight, but got hit. They actually crashed into the sabotager and knocked themselves off the track, so Paxton for the win. Alright, let's head on to the next battle. Round 4 is here, and then we have Paxton going first, and we got Dash. 2 engines with points on the board. Only Paxton already has 2. Dash has 1. No one else has any points. Duck is going for Paxton and is trying to push him over. And he goes down now. Duck is off the tracks. Bash and Dash are colliding. They can't clear the way. We're having a huge line of engines trying to get past. Oh my goodness. Bill and Bash and Dash have tipped over. Billy's going off the tracks. He's being pushed by Bell. Billy's off the tracks, and Bell, the last one out of the gates, and was the last one to the fight and just powered her way through, and is actually still going around the tracks right now. So well done. Good job, Belle. And now she's got hit off the rails by Bill's cab. Well, she got the point, so Belle, firefighting engine, gets a point on the board, now tied with Dash. Maybe could tie up with Paxton and have a chance of winning this whole thing. We still have 3 rounds left to go, so let's see how the rest of the time here plays out. Okay, round 5. Belle and her water cannons go first. Bill is on the tracks, and there is Duck as well. Dash, Duck's gonna maybe get Belle. And just barely gets her, and again, knocks her back wheels off and pulls her down. Dash eliminated Bill, it seems like. Billy just barely misses Duck. Duck's stuck on Belle. Now Dash is off the tracks. And he's going. Duck is spinning around. Paxton's half off. Bash has collided in the back of Billy, and Paxton won't let them go. His front wheels are kind of stuck on the cross track, and they can't seem to quite free him up. So Duck is also overturned, and Dash is trying to take out the tracks. Bash was the last one there, right behind Billy, so I think we're going to have to give him the point because it doesn't seem like anything else is going to happen. So Bash on the board now, starting to get quite a few engines with points on the board. Paxton's still in the lead, but for how long will he be able to hold out this lead? And now they broke through. Oh my goodness. Well, I think Bash was the last one on the tracks anyway, and we also already made the final call, but wow, what a mess of the final thing. They got freed and everyone fell off. Interesting. Alright, let's finish out this competition with the last 2 rounds. Okay, in the penultimate round, round 6, Bash, because he got the last round, is off first. Then we got Billy and Belle. Duck. Belle, we're gonna collide into Bash, but now she's also derailed. And she's fallen over. Paxton, current leader right now. And finally, Bill. And Duck just barely misses Paxton. Dash is pushing him. Billy, Paxton, and Bill all on their own. Dash is pushing Duck, and he's actually has a front wheel off. This could be trouble. And he's stuck on his twin Bash. He's falling off the tracks. Paxton in the back, trying to push him through. Can they do it? Billy just sneaks by. Duck is on his own, unaware. Billy crashes into the back and knocks himself off. Dash is blocking the tracks. Paxton is kind of derailed, and Bill is trying to get freed up, but it's tough going. Duck is going to collide into maybe free everything up. And he gets shoved off the tracks by Bill, and who pushes Paxton into him. And wow, that's pretty close. Paxton is trying to get back on, but looks like his back end is caught on Bash, so I don't know if he's going to be able to get freed. Bill is trying to move. Duck pushed Dash out of the way and kind of freed things up a little bit. I mean, Duck was kind of the last one going. Bill's on the tracks. I think he did kind of, once Duck moved Dash out of the way, Bill kind of pushed Paxton into him and knocked him off the track. So I think we're going to give this point to Bill. It's pretty close. That was very unlucky, Duck. You got kind of freed everyone up and got knocked off for your efforts. So Bill gets the point with only one round left to go. Still Paxton in the lead. Will anyone be able to catch up to him? We'll have to find out. Round 7, finale round. Alright, this is the final round so far. The scores are as follows. 2 points for Paxton and 1 point each for Bash, Bell, Billy, and Dash. So Duck and Billy don't have any points. Paxton could maybe win this, but if one of the other engines ties, we will have to go to a tiebreaker to see to get a confirmed answer, but we'll see how things go. Most of the engines already out. Paxton collides with Duck, and he's off the track, so unless Billy wins, all the other engines could tie, so might be going for a final round after all. Or one more round, a tiebreaker round. So Bell into Billy. Oh, and Billy's off the track, so it looks like someone will have to be able to tie with Paxton. Oh, and Bell gets taken out. Kind of Billy pulled her down. So we got Bash and Dash, the login locos, most of them, and then Bill trying to clay pit twin. Don't know where Ben's at, but Bill representing on his own. Bash is pushing him around. I think this actually happened the other round and they were pretty stable. They might collide into Dash, I'm not quite sure. We might need to go to a sabotagers or another tiebreaker before the tiebreaker. That would be pretty confusing. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think they're getting a little bit closer. Dash makes his way around the points. A little bit closer each time, so I think they're maybe Bash's plan is to push Bill into Dash and knock them both off the tracks and maybe try and take on Paxton in the tiebreaker round. But yeah, we'll see if that actually does happen. Maybe Bash's plan will backfire against him, but we'll have to see. Again, a little bit closer each time. Maybe one more round and they'll collide. Bill can see Dash in his sights. Just see what's going to happen next. And yeah, they're so close yet so far apart. We may actually need the sabotagers because this is getting drawn out for a little bit longer than I thought. It looks like Bill actually escaped from Bash a little bit, but. Alright, we're going to send out one sabotager, and oh my goodness, it's gonna happen all over again. Oh, and Bill collides in the sabotager, and Bash is in the mix as well. Dash is still going around, and we're going to see, and Bash is going to get hit, and Dash pushes Bash over and falls over, and Bill's still on the tracks, but Dash was the last one moving. Sabotager went out and blocked Bill's path again and derailed both of them. So, looks like Dash will have the point, and now Paxton and Dash each have 2 points, so we're going to have to go to a tiebreaker. Alright, tiebreaker. So we have the defending champion Paxton, who's been in the lead most of this competition, against Dash, who just tied up at the last round. So, I'm going to see who pushes the other one off the tracks, or something like that. So, alright, Paxton versus Dash. 3, 2, 1, go. And Paxton is pushing Dash, but now they both have their front wheels up. We'll try again. Okay, the tracks spun out. Alright, 3, 2, 1, again. And again, they seem to be at a stalemate, so I think we need a flatbed in the mix. Alright, we have a flatbed on the line, so maybe that'll stop them from just kind of getting their front wheels off the tracks. And Paxton looks like he's pushing Dash. Dash can't hold it, and Paxton pushes him off the track, so we'll get the last point he needs to win. So let's get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. Alright, so the winner of Crash City Requested episode 122 is Paxton with a total of 3 points. So, yeah, there's the leaderboard. So, yeah, he's got a point like in the second. I think he got back-to-back points in the second and third rounds, and then was in the lead. Dash almost beat him, but, tiebreaker, Paxton won out. So, Dash is second with 2 points, and then Bash, Bill, and Bell each get 1 point. So, good job to them. And then Duck and Billy, close a couple times, but didn't quite get the points in the end. So, yeah, Paxton was the winner. Yeah, unfortunately, Bill and Bash maybe could have got it, but they kept crashing into the sabotagers. Try to make it fair, but sometimes it's just kind of hard to figure out when to send them. So, yeah, so anyways, Paxton is the winner. So, this first Crash City episode of the week. So, I think we're going to do what we did last week and have a different video, boxing or some kind of other video on Tuesday. Want to try and get a couple more of those out before the end of the month. So, yeah, we'll see. And then probably another Crash City on Thursday, and maybe another video on Saturday or something, and maybe a few shorts. So, that's probably something like that is the plan for the week. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good day and a good rest of the week. And I'll see you all in the next video. Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.